Hey friends, how are you all doing today? I hope you're having a great day, and more so, I hope you have a great weekend coming up. It's Friday, so I'm just happy that we made it to Friday. It has been a long week, a very long week. So I wanted to come on here and make a video today to let you all know that I did it. I did it. I have 40 squares made for my son Dakota's green blanket. So I had started this a while back and started making the green squares, and then kind of realized that he wanted it a little bit different, but I'd already had some green squares made, so I wasn't going to go back and take those apart. So I decided to make some green, finish up my 20 green squares, and then make 20 more with multicolored squares. So anyway, I'm going to tell you about my squares. I used my J hook, which is 6mm hook, for these squares, and all my squares went around 6 times, so they're all 6 rows around. And so I'm just going to show you real quick all my solid colored squares, and I went ahead and did them all a little border around them in black, and that is the border that I did that last blanket of squares in. So I'm going to have links below of how I make a granny square, also this border, so those links will be below. So here's this one, and then here's a tealish looking one, kind of more aqua, but he picked out all these colors, so he picked out all of these. I think some of the multicolors I might have put some, I might have got a few new skeins. So I have, and I'm glad I already have my borders already on these squares. So this weekend, my project for the weekend is going to be just putting these squares together to make his blanket. And then I'll be working on the border of the blanket, which is going to be black also. I may have to get some more black yarn. I run out of black yarn easy, so I'm always like, having to go get black yarn. So I think whenever we do a grocery pickup, I'm going to add some black yarn to that. Maybe Walmart will have a Red Heart Super Saver, like a big jumbo one, that I can add to our groceries. So you can see I just have all different shades of green, and then he has some in here that, some colors that he picked that have some, bluish tone to it, but he picked them. So it's kind of a green, maybe a few shades of bluish, but for the most part, green. And I think the blues he picked kind of have a bluish green type undertone, so that's my 20 squares of solid. Now, so I went back and once I figured out he didn't want just solid squares, he didn't tell me directly in a conversation. He kind of said that he was wanting a blanket Roseanne style, but in green. And I was like, oh, you didn't explain that to me. So I didn't want to take all those apart, and I already had some of these squares made. So I went ahead and just did some squares with multicolors in it, and it's still, 6 rounds. So I have 20 of these, and I just tried to match up, pick out some yarns that would kind of go together to make it a little interesting. I picked up a few variegateds at Michael's, like this one in the center here. That's a variegated yarn. This one looks blue to me, but it's gonna go. that centerpiece is sparkle yarn. I think I have a repeat of this one. And this one is all sparkle yarn. I hope he likes that. Because I did several sparkle yarn ones. I was running out of ideas. And then I picked up this light green at Hobby Lobby to add into that. And here's another one that looks blue to me. That is blue. I wonder if he's really going to like that. I might should show him some of these and see. This 2 rows around here are variegated that I picked up at Michael's. And then that one, variegated, is from Hobby Lobby. So mostly these are red hearts, maybe some big twist, maybe some variegated from Hobby Lobby or Michael's, and some sparkle yarn. This one is all sparkle, even the dark green there. It's not showing up on the camera that it's sparkly, but it is sparkle yarn. So I just tried using, you know, different shades to make it kind of interesting. Here's another one that looks blue to me. I mean, on its own, it might look like some greenish tones in there, but when you put it next to the greens, it doesn't look green. And here's another sparkle. I don't know if y'all can see that sparkle or not. And then here's the 20th or 40th square for all of them, but the 20th two-tone square. I mean, not two-tone, but multicolored. So that's what I'm doing. And so the way I'm going to put this together is, I guess I'm going to have to lay them out on my bed, because I doubt this blanket would be queen size. My bed's a queen size. So I think I'm going to lay them out on my bed, and every other square is going to be like solid, multicolor, solid. You know, and I'm going to try to arrange them where, like, you know, the exact colors aren't beside each other. So that's what it's going to go across, and then going down, it's going to be a multicolor. So every other square solid, and then every other square multicolor. So I have 40 squares, so I believe I'm going to be going 5 across and 8 down. I think that would give it, this is supposed to just be a throw blanket for his couch. He, when he's off work or he comes in at night, he gets a shower and he likes to just sit on his couch and watch Netflix or something. And so this will be a little throw blanket for him, for his couch. And his couch is green. It's kind of a tealish green. So it is what it is. So that's what I'm going to do this weekend. I'm going to lay these out on my bed and kind of arrange them. And then I'm going to, like, probably bring 2 rows in here and join them. Get 2 more rows. So, you know, I don't want to bring too much in here at one time, but, you know, keep joining my rows. And just join all that together. And I might make some video clips of it. Who knows? I have no idea what's going on. Depends on how my weekend goes. I know I'm going to be spending some time at my mom's this weekend. I'm going to go to the hospital to see my dad this weekend. That visiting hours are from like 10 to 6 at the hospital. And Big Daddy doesn't get home from work until 6. So that makes it hard on us to go to the hospital. We can't, except for weekends. So we're going to be going to the hospital to see him, which, you know, he's on a ventilator and he's, they have him medically in coma and paralyzed and everything, you know, so he, you know, doesn't know we're there, but we just want to go and see him and spend a little time there. this weekend and, you know, go and take care of my mom and see what she needs and see how stubborn she's being. That's the honest truth. So anyway, I hope to get this blanket done, at least get it put together and working on the border by Monday. So I'll let you know Monday how it went and what I got done. And I'll probably have a couple more videos this weekend. I know I have a box opening of a calico critter and maybe another video Sunday. I think I have a few already recorded that I'll just pop in there. So guys, I will be back next week and I hope you all have a great weekend. I'll see you all very soon. Bye friends.